I get a lot of questions about equipment usage and tool usage. So the first tool I'm going to be covering here is the clicker. People, whenever they're talking about tools, they're mainly talking about pinch collars and e-collars. But guys, a tool is anything we're using to communicate, train, condition our dogs, and the clicker is definitely a tool. So in this video, I'm going to talk about just a little bit of clicker usage and how to use the clicker properly. And there's a lot of misconceptions out there. The internet has misled owners on what the clicker actually is and how to actually use the clicker. So in this video, I'm going to be using the clicker on one of my board and trains named Tango, and then I'm going to go to the shelter and I'm going to show you guys some videos on me using the clicker. For the shelter dogs, I'm just putting a reward system behind basic behaviors like set, down, recalling, going on the place board, and mainly for the shelter dogs, we're just using positive reinforcement to give them some engagement outside of the kennels. And all these dogs in the video and later into the video, they're all available for adoption. So check them out. Greenbrier Humane Society, Lewisburg, West Virginia. Check them out if you're interested in adopting a shelter dog. So in this video, we're going to be using, you can see the operant conditioning chart up here. We're going to be using positive reinforcement. I'm going to be adding something pleasant to increase or maintain the behavior. This is how you use your clicker. The clicker is used to communicate with the dog through positive association. Hey, I'm going to click when I want you to continue to do these behaviors. The dog starts to associate the clicker, the sound of the clicker, with something positive so that we can maintain to increase the behavior. Here's operant conditioning. This is how your dog is actually trained. The first one we're covering, positive reinforcement. All right, let's talk about magical dog skills and Harry Potter witchcraft. We're going to talk about the clicker. You know, it's not magical. It's not a crazy tool that I'm being super relying on. It's positive reinforcement, guys. You're marking. So how you're supposed to use the clicker is the dog does a desired behavior, a behavior that you want, maybe a target behavior. You click and you reward the dog with a stimulus that's pleasant to them. It doesn't really matter what you're using. You know, if I clicked and the dog came to me and I threw a ball, that would be fine too. You could also use it for positive reinforcement with a toy. It matters what values to your dog. It does not matter what values to you. If your dog is not a vegan, don't feed it vegan treats. You know what I mean? Take it to McDonald's. Take it to, where's Tango? There he is. He ain't got ball. He ain't got ball, my boy. So here's one way you could use the clicker. This is my board and train Tango. At this point, I've had him for probably a day or two. This is like our second session. Trying to rely on mostly positive reinforcement, conditioning, a pleasant response associated with the clicker. So you're going to see reward systems built behind set, down, recall, come off the place board, just random things. But for the most part, I'll be clicking for downing on the place board. Down. Good. Okay. Okay. Good boy. Down. Down. Okay, I like that too. I like that too. Okay, come on. Remember, guys, this is his second day in training or so. So
Take it away quickly.
Your dog does not speak English. They speak dog. So their behavior is a language. So if I say down and then I say down again, the dog's willing. He wants to work, but he goes and puts himself on the place board and downs. Then it's not the word of English that is what he's pairing. You're pairing the behavior of going on the place board, down on the place board. That's what gets me paid. This is how you properly use your clicker. Set. Good. Down. Good. There's a good ball. Excuse me. Excuse me. Remember, the clicker is not Harry Potter witchcraft shenanigans. It's your dog does a desirable behavior, you respond with, to try to pair the response of the dog learning. The sound of is followed by something pleasant to me, whether that be treats, praise, love and affection. Place. Good. Good. Down. Good.
put him on the leash if he continues. Or was this girl, right?
It's a girl.
Female. Yeah, what am I thinking? Come here, you. Come on.
As you can see in this video here, working with a dog named Freya, and we're gonna just click her for just attempting to come on the play sport. So I'm using the clicker to positively reinforce and let her associate the sound of the clicker as something that I want you to continue and maintain. So for me, I'm just trying to get these dogs to go on the play sport and just seeing their willingness to work.
Do a bunch of things. If I got peanut butter for you, come on. I wonder how you get paid over here when I'm standing like this. Good. Get you down. Down. Good. Good. Come on. Set. Hey. Set. Want one of these? Oh, good. Down. Good. That was better. Good. And they just keep coming if you just sit there. Good. Come on. Good. Come on, bacon's this way. Good. Good man.
While I'm working with these dogs, I'm just trying to put reward system behind basic things like setting, downing, going on the place board, downing and staying on the place board if I could possibly have them do that in just a quick session. Remember, I just pulled these dogs out of the shelter literally 10 minutes ago. They haven't even known me for 5 minutes and I'm already getting them to work for me. So it can show you the power of positive reinforcement.
Yes, I said he reminds me of Mickey with a much broader head. She said, yes, my tummy dropped and I opened the picture.
This one just came from a play group with other dog or another dog, right? So how are we with other dogs?
He's good with other dogs. He's super vocal when he plays.
Come on.
I got two loudmouths too.
Good man.
Mickey was too. As long as they can tolerate.
Come on. I mean, you just put a reward system behind it and we with his nose and kind of run it back into like his butt. Yeah, she's already second, so we can just pay. Good. See if lure him into a down. And then run it to his, you know what? Almost.
Sit. Good. Good boy.
There we go.
Good down. Good.
He's a good boy. He's a good boy.
Good down.
It's a good spot to be. We pay it all. Oh my God.